everybody. I hope we are all doing well today. I've gone a little bit early and hopefully not everyone's got a bit too confused because yesterday I had to reschedule the stream for today. So hopefully some lovely people will be joining us shortly. Hi Glow, welcome on in my lovely, how are you doing? I hope you're well. It is a lovely evening. Hello, Empty Nest Scrapper. How are you doing, my lovely? Kazmataz, welcome on in, my darling. Anne Marriott. Hello, my lovely. Welcome on in. Sorry, it's been some days, I will say. It's been a couple of days. So, I do apologise. I'm a little bit off the woo scale at the moment, but I'm here. We're doing all right, so we're going to do this live first, and then at 10 PM my time, I'm going live again with the lovely ECR, and we're going to be playing with Alcoholics on that live. But I didn't want to kind of let go of my shop your stash. I really wanted to do it, so I've literally just been on a little shopping spree in my stash, and I've gone through the deepest, darkest box of stamps and dies that I could find. You know, the one that everyone has that may have some spider webs and all that over it. I just blew the dust off. Hello Wards, welcome on in, my lovely. So I have literally managed to pull out a few bits. So these are from the Papercraft Society boxes that I used to buy back in the day. And these are some lovely texture stamps. If I just get them out of there, you'll be able to see them a little bit better. So we're just going to have a quick look at those. So those ones are... oh, I can't remember her name. But I know there was a Nitty Gets Gritty, or some such name, and we've got those lovely textury stamps there as well. So I thought, well, I definitely want to be using those because we all know I love a little bit of mixed media and the such. So for sure, definitely going to be using these. I'm just going to set those back so that they're actually in line with each other. Pretty Gets Gritty, that's the one. So I really wanted to make sure that I use some of these things that I've had sat in my stash for so long. And then I went rummaging through a little bit more, and I found these from Brutus Monroe. Now they do come with all the dies, but I haven't separated them because, you know, that requires effort on my part. And unless I use it, I don't separate the dies. So I've got these lovely 60s inspired mermaids and the glasses and the guitar, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to use those because they go so well with those texture stamps. Oh my god, hello T, welcome on in, my lovely. How are you doing? I hope you are well. It's been a hot minute since I've seen you. Thank you for popping in to say hi. I really appreciate it, my lovely. So these are what we're going to be using on our card, but first we actually have to make a card because I haven't made a card. So let's quickly pop these bits back away because I don't want them floating all over the desk. Going to listen and craft along. Oh, that's brilliant, Maddie. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, you have a class in a few. Ooh. Well, I hope you enjoy your class. See, that was a bit posh of me, wasn't it? Class. We don't have a class, we have a class. Oh gosh, now the stamps don't want to go back in. Rude. Right, let's pop those back away. I'm just going to pop those to the side just for now because we don't need them right this very second. So, now I've got to think of what kind of card I'm going to make. It's a class. It's a class, darling, it's a class. We take the class. We don't do a class. She's a classless catastrophe. Right, I'm just going to kind of grab that, I think, and have a quick look through because I like the idea of doing something such as that. Right, so we might as well just go straight in and make a 5x7 card blank. So I've got one piece of card to be making my card blank from, and one piece for all my stamping, inking, colouring, all of that good stuff. Now this is Hunky Dory. Oh, what is it called? Let me just pull that. So it's Hunky Dory Essentials card block. And it's a really good card. You can do absolutely anything with it, which is really nice, considering that some of the card stock that I've bought doesn't necessarily do everything that I want it to do. And as you can see here, I've already pre-selected some of my lovely inks. Let me just pull those down for you so you can see them. So these are the kind of colours that I will be going for. Oh, she's teaching a master class, darling. It's a class of the master. Right, let's just get those bits out of the way. So just cut that down to 7, and I know it's a little bit of a basic card blank that we're going to go for, but there's always something to be said about the classics. And I know, because I am now a classic. So if all of you guys did not know, it's my birthday week, and this is why I'm doing so many lives in such a small space of time, because I want to share my birthday with you guys, and we can all have an awesome time. And I get to spend my time with a bunch of awesome people that I really love. So it's a win-win for everybody. A bunch of masters debating. Oh my! Are you sure you want to be doing that? My birthday is March the 2nd. T. I wouldn't be very happy if it was March 3rd, because I go back to work on March the 3rd and I'm working a set of nights. So I'm very unhappy as it is at the moment that I'm going back to work on the day after my birthday. Never mind if I actually had to work my whole birthday, I think I would be quite devastated. Right, so we're going to do a 6 3/4 by 4 3/4 matte layer. Actually, I think I'm going to go down to 4.5 by 6.5, because I might want to put a mirror matte layer on there, and I need to know what kind of colours I'm going to be using before I get that far. Oh, hello, my crafty adventures! Thank you so much for being here. 25 then. I wish I was 25, girl. I'm 21 plus VAT plus tax plus import tax plus insurance. I'm... Oh, dearie me, I'm so awful today. Absolutely naughty. So very naughty. So... What was that size I was going to do again? Right, so it's 4.5 by 6.5. Just need to get that in my head. So 4.5, 4.5. We'll just get that sizing in there. 4.5 by 6.5, which is annoying because it's right over the edgy bit where that. I'm guessing that's going to be 6.5, but. We'll see when we get that down there. Yep. So that's about right. And once I've done the actual card itself, we'll think about the matte layer that's going to go in the middle there. What kind of mirror matte we're going to put down. Because I am obsessed with mirror mattes. Oh, I don't know what I've done there, but I need to see. 6.5. 6.5. So funny. She's hilarious, darlings. Hilarious. Right. So, do I make a messy inky background and then stamp, or do I stamp and then make a messy inky background? You know what? Let's make the messy inky background and then stamp, because I've got some ideas twirling away in here. There's something going on in there. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but it is an idea, and it will become apparent when I do it, because at the moment not even I know what it is. just activating the ink for splooging. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Smooshing, not splooging, for smooshing. Ink smooshing, darlings. Right, there we go. I'm just going to quickly dry that little bit of you get overexcited, you do. Right, let's clean that up. There we go. And we shall go in with the next colour, which I think we're going to use a little bit of our really awesome squeezed lemonade. Squeezed lemonade. And then, oh come on, down you get. That should help start making the greeny effect. Go. Oh, shall I bring in some of my orange? Me red. I do like me reds and my greens. Oh, right. Okay, let's go in with her. Oh, she's juicy. I need to get some reinkers for these things, you know. Just let that move about a bit. Right, there we go. Six and a half. Where are we with colours? Oh, I'm going to bring in my salvage patina. Once I've given that a quick wipe over, and then we shall have our background fully done. Then we can do the fun part of stamping and cutting and I think we need to get some more yellow on there. You know what? I've got my distress spray. I completely forgot that I got that out. Let's get some more. Oh, that was a bit much, wasn't it? But we can always go around and just pick some of that up with a swipe and clean the rest off. And the great thing you can do as well is use your microfiber cloth and just smush it, and it gives it a really cool texture. Hello Dawn, welcome on in my lovely, and hello Babs, thank you so much for being here ladies. I hope you are doing really well. Thank you so much for being here. It is, I can't tell you how happy I am to have everybody here. Because sometimes I think I've been gone that long because of work and everything. I'm gone that long and nobody's going to come back. I just have this intense feeling that one day I'm going to go live and I'll just be sat here on my own. But it's one of those things, isn't it? Just smushy. Just smushy, smushy, smushy. There we go. And I think I will actually dry that bit. Oh, thank you, Babs. I really appreciate that. Oh my god, I hate time zones. My class isn't until 4 my time, not 2. Oh, so are you hanging about for a bit there, T? I hope you stay for a little while longer. We wouldn't let you sit there alone, silly Gaz. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Sometimes I do think that though. I don't know why. I suppose I just think that, you know, get a little bit bored. So I'm going to use my pearled ivory, which is this lovely Nouveau Mica Mist. She's brand new. I haven't even used her, so this is really shopping my stash, guys. And I'm just going to give it a nice light puff. A nice light puff. This actually, I have, like, I've not used these in ages. I've not used that ever before. So it is a great thing to actually kind of like take a little step back and think, what actually do I have? Instead of just going out and buying all new stuff, because that's what I usually do. Right, so we've got this really cool background paper and how super shimmery that is. I really like how that's come out. That is so gorgeous. Right, we'll get that dry. And you can even see just there in that corner where the oh, the light's a little bit bright, isn't it? Let's just see if it can get the focus on it. You can see where the cloth actually added the texture in. I am live again later with ECR. I'm doing 2 lives today. How insane. I've gone crazy, I tell you, crazy. Oh, let's put those away up there. I have so much stuff in front of me, it's unreal. Right. So, let's get let's get a texture stamp on the go, shall we? Oh, I will come back to life shortly, I promise you. Right, let's just get that. We need our stamp wheel, because our stamp wheel is amazing. There we go. Now I'm going to use this big circular texture stamp here because I love the idea of it. It's huge. Look how big it is. And I think that's going to do a really, really good job. Right, I'm thinking, because let's just actually just recenter that because it's a little bit off. And then put that down properly so it picks it up and doesn't move it. That would be nice. Oh, what colour ink should we do this with? I was going to use my VersaFine Nocturne. And you know what? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Just because I can. It will be on my channel. It will be live on my channel. So we have this live first. And then at 10 PM my time, I may get about a half an hour break between both lives. If I'm super duper lucky. Right, there we go. And why am I doing that? I've got my patented... I say it's patented, it's not really patented. I just made it the one day out of a Yankee Candle lid. Because, you know, that's what we do. Oh, yes, that's what I was hoping for it was going to do anyway. But I didn't think it would do that. But I'm glad it did. Awesome. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right. Now, what we're going to do is come in with our embossing powder. And this is going to give it some awesome texture. Now, I'm not too fussed if that runs out because I've got a massive pot of it, which I just keep refilling this little one with because it's so much easier to have on my desk as a little pot. Please ignore the name on the lid. Let's just catch up with the chat. I'm back from taking my cat for a walk. Wow. Your cat likes to go for walks? That's Pretty cool. Right. I'm just going to pop it on the other side. Wow. $20.15. Wow. That really does sound fun, Maddie. And thank you for joining in, because I think it's great when people join in. Thank you so much for doing so. I'm glad that I've inspired you. So I'm thinking maybe a silver mirror mat will go quite well with that. So let's get into my drawer of cards and papers. There should be where's me mirror? Ah, there it is. Silver mirror card. Oh, I love it. Love, 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 love. Wow, you started paper craft. Well, I'll let you into a little secret, Maddie. I started paper crafting in 2005. Way, way, way back when, in the nearly 1900s, because obviously I was still at school in the 1900s. And that'll probably make a lot of you gasp and go, how dare you be so young? But I'm not that young, I promise you. So I need to measure my card again and make sure that I'm cutting the right mat layer. Oh, thank you so much for saying that I'm delightful company. I really appreciate it. So it's 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. That is really kind of you to say, and that really does actually mean a lot to me. Oh, 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. We'll put that down there. How on earth did I get that wrong? It is meant to be. Yeah, 4 3/4. I don't know how I got that wrong. We'll try it again anyway. 4 3/4. Just gonna make sure that I actually. That's the same size as. Bloomin' idiot! I didn't cut it down, did I, to 4? That's fine, because we'll just take. That's how it went wrong. I hadn't cut it down properly. There we go, 6 3/4. Wow, in 1981. Whoa. Right, there we go. Let's line that all up on there and make sure it looks nice. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty darn good. Right. let's set to gluing that bit together. I do love Miri card. Normally I would gut this and obviously keep the central bit for something else, but I'm feeling, you know, it's my birthday and I'm feeling generous. So I'm just gonna let the card have it, you know. And I think I may have misjudged the size. So I'm just going to be really naughty and trim 1/4 inch off of there. So that it's actually level. There we go. And we'll stick the background down. I'm feeling generous with my card today because it's my birthday week. Right, I do have a bray around here somewhere, but you know what? I think my hands will do just a good job. Well, come on in, Pam. I hope you are well. I has a wooden block stamp in the 90s. Hey, oh my god. When I first started, there were still wooden block stamps, and they, oh my god, trying to get those things to stamp properly was a nightmare. I missed them and then just dilly-dallied around and missed the beginning. Not only that, but most likely I will have to leave early. Oh, never mind, Pam, it's fine. I had a big keg party in 81 for my 21st. Back when you sewed garments. Wow, I could do with a sewed garment. Right, let's move that out of the way because I'm going to need my stampy. So let's give that a quick clean off. I would say thank it for its service, but we don't need to do that because it's staying. But it's so nice to just kind of go through all of the old stuff because I've had this for years. I think I bought this back in 2019, just post-pandemic. They had a big sale on all of their paper craft society boxes, and I thought, you know what, I'm definitely going to, and I did. Right, let's have a look at this one because I want to try and use that in some way. Bloomin' heck, you can tell I've not used this, can't you? Come on, ah! Oh my lord. Yeah, I couldn't buy wooden blocks, T. I could not buy wooden blocks. I would rather commit suicide than buy wooden blocks. Oh, do I do it now or do I do it later when I've got Elizabeth with me? I've got something. Do you guys want me to do it now or do you want me to do it later? When I've got ECR. Choice is your guys's. I will allow you to choose, but it is something, and it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, it's kind of exciting. Well, I think it's exciting because I'm a child, and we all know what I'm like. But I think that's a bit overkill putting that straight in there. You want it now? Okay, well, as one of my little birthday giveaways, because I'm doing some birthday giveaways, so everything that gets given away this week will be posted the first week of March, because obviously I'm going to need time and stuff. But the first giveaway item is this set of scalloped straight edge nesting circle dies from Hunky Dory, And there you go. You get the full whole set. Absolutely brand new. At least you speak like an adult and don't fool us. Well, I try not to. So this is my first giveaway. And because I'm feeling really nice, this will be an international giveaway. So you can enter. Well, I say you enter. Do you enter? Do you really enter? What I'm going to do is take the names of everybody that's here now. I'm going to chuck them in the bag. I'm going to chuck them on a wheel. And then I'm going to take all the names of everyone that's there later and chuck them on a wheel. And at the end of that, live, I will give this away. Postage is ridiculous, yes, but it's a set of nesting dies. It's not going to cost me an absolute incredible fortune to send. Trust me, recently I have been spending fortunes on sending things to America. So one set of hunky-dory scallops and straight edge nesting dies and circles. I might even throw in the card that I make with it as well. So why not? So we're throwing the card from this live with it as well. I'm feeling real. I'm just feeling generous today. Speaking of which, I need to get my set down because I want to use them to cut. This out. So I don't know if I'm going to go with. That was going to be a little bit too small. I was hoping it was going to be the scalloped edge. So to enter, all you need to do is just be here. That's all. Nothing too nothing too strenuous. I'm not going to put too much on you guys. Well, you know, you guys support me through the whole year, so I just think, you know what, it's nice to give back to the community a little bit. Let's pop that stamp there. And we'll pop that stamp there. I will be having a few other giveaways as well through the week, but some of those I don't think will be I will be able to do as international giveaways, I'm afraid. Right, let's just do that, and that, and that. I think those ones will have to remain UK. Right now, super fun thing about having aqua markers. Ooh, what colour should we do it? I'm going to come in. Is that you can stamp by colouring in. Where should we go from there? So I just used orchid. Let's go with a bit of orange. Let's do a nice bit out. I do love stamping with my aqua markers. Ooh, let's do some yellow. And then we'll go around the outer edge with the blue. Oh, fake spring. We don't like fake spring. We want real spring and nothing but the spring. There we go. Just making sure I get those lovely dotty bits nicely coloured. I do love the dotty bits. Right, now let's flip that over, and with a bit of luck and a fair breeze, we should get a really cool... Again, why am I doing that when I have this? It's like having a dog and barking yourself. And even though it's not super duper perfect, but look how cool that is. And it doesn't need to be super duper perfect because we can go over it with something that's going to kind of like If I'd left that down, I could have done that. Silly banana. But we're going to whilst I just clean my stamp, and you can see how that water's treating that bit off there as well, because I'm just trying to, I want it to look pretty. Right, pop that off to the side for the moment, and we can see just what that's done there. How cool is that? It's really good how it's kind of turned itself into a mandala, but it still has a lot of those spots that were originally there as well, which I think makes a really cool effect. And then all I'm going to do is line up my die cut, and I'll just get my cutting plates. Don't know if you guys have ever heard of a magic mat. I'm sure a lot of you have, being Americans. I can tell you it's the best thing I've ever blooming bought. Ever. I wouldn't be without it now. There we go. Wow, it's 51 Fahrenheit in Maine. Ooh, is that warm? I don't know. I only speak English when it comes to temperatures and the such. Sorry. And you know what I'm going to do with that, just because I want it to look really, really cute and blend in a bit better, is I'm going to... I mean, how cool is that? I've actually used the dies on the live that I'm giving away, and it's a completely different pack. Ooh, ouch, I just slipped with my Poké tool. Oh no, Kazmataz. Ooh, that's not good, honey. You shouldn't be doing things like that. That's silly. Right, I'm just going to pop down the tiniest little smidge of glycerin. And that's what you can use to make these pads blend. And they blend really, really smoothly with a little bit of glycerin. And I just want to go around that outer edge. And how cool does that? I feel like I should use some shimmer inks on it. I don't know what's going on with me today. I just want to like glitterify everything without using glitter, because we all know that I'm absolutely glitter. Glitter and Satan flakes are a no from me. Oh, it's 10 degrees. That's not so bad. Yes, it is, Pam. The ice just fell from the roof. Ooh. Ooh. That is crazy. Oh, welcome from the iPad, T. Thank you for joining us from the iPad. And you can see. That's always handy. Right. Let's try and get some of this this mess messed away. Whoop. I'm going to be making enough mess later when I'm with the lovely ECR, our lovely friend. And it's so kind of her to hang out with me for my birthday as well. It is super duper kind of her. Right. Now we're going to have two options with these guys. Oh, I'm going to put that up there, I think. Should I do a mirror layer for that? I think I should. Oh, that's pretty big, isn't it? You know what? Go on! Spoil myself. I'll do a mirror layer for it. I should have a... And here's a piece of mirror I cut earlier. Oh, thank you, Dawn. It's not my birthday yet. It's not my birthday till Sunday. And there may very well be a live on Sunday as well, because, you know, that is completely dependent on how hungover I am from going out drinking Saturday night. So, we will see. But I don't usually get hangovers, so I don't know why I'm even bothering to say that. It depends on hangover. It is absolutely perfect size for the circle glow. I just need to make sure it definitely sits in the right place before I cut it. Right, there we go. Pop. Let's run that through the cutting mush one now. Oh, I don't know if I... Oh, thank goodness. Right, okay. Yeah, we like that. So, up next will be our lovely little characters. I'm just going to pop that down on there and line that up. Oh, if I am sending this to America, I will use the low phone. No, I don't really care. Why do I mean, by don't care, I mean I don't care how much I spend on the postage, because, you know, it's what I've said I'll do. So, I'm just kind of like, Americans don't like things with lots of foam on. But then also you will like smaller cards. My mum would alternate a glass of wine and a glass of water to cut down on the effects the next day. That is a good point. If you do drink pickle juice, you'll perk back up. Oh, I'm not drinking pickle juice. That is grim. Was that a yes, we do like foam tea, or yes, we do get a bit crazy about putting, you know, about the... Oh, I can't remember what I said. I'm going to be 38 on Sunday, and I've already lost what's left of my... Oh, we like foam and big cards. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I've always got the impression that... I don't mean to be horrible, but Americans just like doing... A2 cards because of the postage. Or is that a... Oh, I see. Right, okay, I'm with you now. I'm with you now. I gotcha. I love having my camera arm here, because if I have... When I use my little bits of tape, I stick them up there and save them for later. Everything has got a use. I've even got like bits of foam stuck up there that I haven't used, just in case I need a bit that's that size. It's... Everything has a use in my craft room. My kids are in their 30s. Oh, wow. Maddie, that is crazy, because I'm in my 30s. And I'm heading towards the end of them as well. Someone said... I'm trying to say it. Someone said 40 to me the other day. I was not very impressed with that, to say the least. I was not impressed with it in any way, shape or form. I don't understand why people have to be so mean. Right. I do have the dies, so I may do the die cutting, but then I also might just get the... I might get the scan and cut to cut them for me, because it's... Okay, my scan and cut doesn't want to turn on. That is not good, because it was working fine earlier on. Okay, well, we apparently are having a power issue. Okay, I've just lost power to half my desk. That's great. I will be die cutting. There we go. It's made the decision for me. Right, let's get... So actually that's not too bad that we've already got the majority of our card blank ready. And I actually really like how that's gone. But I'm crazy. Right, let's get a bit of CAD. And I'm just going to snip that down. And we'll put that in there. Right, I fussy cut about 30 butterflies and ephemera for my Jane Austen journal. Jane Austen! That sounds so cool. Right, so we're going to use the cool guy. Oh, that's a little bit of a defect there, isn't it? Oh, never mind, I'll just rip it off. We're going to have the guy and the girl. And we're going to use the good vibes sentiment, I think. But before we do that, I think we're going to need to sentiment out some of these. So we're going to have some fishies. I can stamp out some fishies too. Oh, and a seahorse, because we've got to have a seahorse. I'm probably not going to bother with the flowers actually. Oh, there's a slightly bigger seahorse. Let's have both. I'm not a child. Yeah, we'll have both. Oh, but we need it to be an odd number. Okay, well, we'll put the little fish in as well. How's that? Maybe we'll just focus on those two for now, and then we'll stamp those out on there. And I need my alcohol-proof ink, because I'm going to be colouring in with my alcohol markers. I'm not insane. Waterproof? No, I need alcohol-proof, which will be my memento. I believe correctly, if I'm correct. I love fussy cutting, it's a zen activity for me. I've started to get into fussy cutting. Don't get me wrong. Or do you guys want to see something I shouldn't be showing you? I do have a bad habit of doing that, don't I? I'll just quickly stamp these guys out. And then I'll show you something I shouldn't be showing you. Oh, holy fudge-sicles. No, it's fine. I got it. It's fine. I think they may need going over again. Oh, that is grim. What on earth happened there? Right, I'll re-ink those, but I'm going to show you something I shouldn't be showing you, aren't I? Where have I put it? Let's just say I have been working on some things that are brand new from a particular company that I may be doing a design team for. But I never showed, and I've actually decoupaged. I fussy cut those out and decoupaged them. But that's all you're seeing of that. You never saw them. I know, I was doing a sneaky peek. How naughty of me, Lise. I am such a bad boy. Let's re-ink them back up and let's see if we can actually get a decent stamp this time. Yep, you never saw them. That never happened. Exactly, you never saw a thing. Nobody did. It didn't happen. This would be where my design team boss pops out from behind a corner and goes, "You're in trouble." Why is that not inking? It won't go down far enough to ink it. Ew. Why is it only happening there? I find this very rude. I don't know what I've done. It can't be the ink, can it? Slap my wrist indeed. You know what? I think I'm just going to give them both a good clean. Maybe they just need a bit of a clean, and because apparently completely re-whacking them with ink is not going to get me anywhere, is it? So, good clean, re-ink. Let's try it again. Right. Okay, no stamp, just ink. Yeah, it's just kind of being a git. I don't know what if I'm doing something wrong or if there's an issue with the stamp or... But normally my... Well, it's almost there. We'll give it another go. So I'll just give them another clean. I think maybe because oh no, she moved. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. She's moving. She's on the move. Oh, fiddle faddle. Now I've got to try and reline her back up. Well, I'm hoping that's her reline back up, because if it's not, I'm in trouble. It does look like the stamp isn't taking ink. I don't know what I've done to them stamps. Obviously I've done something to them, because stamps don't just do that for no reason. Oh, that's awful. It's fine, we can just get matey boy done. I'm gonna have to re-stamp her because that's just... Right, I just need a bit of ink on his jacket section, and then that's him done. No, Gareth, that way. Silly Gaz. Let's just make sure that's fully inked. That is fully inked. We're going to have to restamp our lovely Lady Fair because she decided she wanted to go for a jaunt. But that's not a problem because we'll just flip the card over and stamp her again. There we go. The crisis is averted, as they say. Right, so let's ink her up. Yes, they do. Sometimes there's a manufacturing problem. Look at the stamps from the side and see if they're too low in a non-stamping. Oh, thank you, Pam. I will definitely do that. The only thing is that obviously I've not used them. Again, this is shopping my stash because, you know, naughty boy. buys all these things and doesn't use them. Oh, it looks like it's level. I just don't understand why it's missing out that midriff section. Let's try using my... Ah, that's almost got her. Let's put some more ink on it. Second time's the charm. I didn't know if maybe it might be my ink pad, but I don't think it is. Right, there we go. We give her a good pressing and then a good swirly motion. And you know what? For the sake of argument, I'm going to call that a day. I'm going to call that stamped. Right. I shall put those there to be cleaned afterwards. What I really should have done is what I'm going to do with these fish, because I should have done them in the clear ink first and then gone over them with the inky ink. So I'm just going to put those like so. I'm just going to grab my ink. See, I have like this one that I use for my ink pads to do them when, like for my stamps when they're brand new. That's all this ink pad has ever done, and it kind of shows. Right, so just quickly do that as that, and I bet you now they'll work probably. I bet now and they'll work first time, and then they probably won't. Alright, there we go. Give them a good running over. Oh well, what do you know? They only need a little bit of touching up, which isn't a problem. We can do that. What have we learnt? Make sure you do it properly before you go creating. Hello Linda, welcome on in my lovely. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I don't think they are faulty stamps. I think it's just me. Turn the card over. Okay, yeah, I did do that. I need to start learning how to speak English again, apparently. There we go. And that's our little cool bits already. Let's give those a quick clean. And we'll set them off to the side to be put away in just a little bit. Because we're not going to use those ones, I don't think. We'll just use these ones. Oh, I did use him. So we got him. I am so naughty about not separating these die cuts off, so we need that one. Which ones have we used? We need that one. We need that one from there. There's always one right in the middle. So we need that one. Ooh, we need that one. Oh, dearie me. So we need that one. And we need that one. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's not good. I just lost die cuts. Whoops. Right, put those away. Because we also need this lovely young lady here. Right. I would normally have separated these off before I started my live, but unfortunately I did not know what I was going to do. So I will just quickly neaten these off with my snips. And then we shall set to die cutting and colouring. He's already sorted. Thank goodness there's only a few little bits I need to do. I do wish that die cuts didn't come like that, but it is what it is. It could always be worse. It could be a brother scanning cut that won't turn on. Can't believe I've lost power to half my desk. It's insane. Right, there we go. Let's get to die cutting, ladies and gentlemen. So I think for these ones I will use I can get away with using, I should say, my smaller cut pads, which is always brilliant. Right, lined up. Let's line her up and cut her out. Isn't it easier to colour first then die cut? It is, but then if I've messed up the die cut, I've then got a coloured in item that I can't use. So I kind of err on the side of caution and die cut first and colour later. And there we go. There's that lovely lady. She's ready to go. Does anybody else do that? Scissors are your friend. They're not my friend, team. They might be yours, but they're not mine. Anything I can do to avoid fussy cutting at any costs is usually what I will do. There we go. And there we go. Take care, Caroline. Thank you very much. I'm glad you agree with me, Maddie. It's nice to know I'm not the only one. Although, mind you, actually, if you listen to Creative Spirit Designs, she's been sat video chatting with me during the day, and you know my fussy cutting skills have greatly increased from the before time, which was where they were absolutely hideous. But I still try to avoid at all, where at all possible. Right. There we go. Pop that down there. Oh, don't you dare, you naughty little die cut. You stay. Right. I think we're going to need more than the one piece on that. Right. Not a problem, because we've got plenty of tape. Yes, practice makes perfect, I know, but still, if I can avoid doing it, I will avoid doing it, because, you know, there's no need to put undue pressure on myself. I mean, there's not, is there really? Just need to make sure I've got him in the right shape. There we go. And the last one, and then we can do some colouring, yay! And I'm going to use my new Prism alcohol markers. Bye Pam, thank you so much for being here, my lovely. I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, thank you so much, my darling. I really appreciate that. There we go. And we'll get those round through the machine. Let's just put that back there. I work in such close quarters these days. Oh, a die cut flew off. We don't want that. I used to have a massive desk. I miss my massive desk. I miss my massive desk so much. Right, let's get that popped away and we'll put these bits off to the side because I think we are done with those bits for now. And we should put the card there. And we just need a bit of scrap paper. Oh look, I got a bit of scrap paper. I thought I had a bit of... Oh well, that'll do anyway. It's a bit of scrap paper. It doesn't really matter. Right. You don't really want to be bothered about what you can see on there anyway. Let's colour him in with some greens. Or yellow. Oranges. Yeah, let's go orange. Let's colour in his... So I'm using the Prism Craft markers. I can't remember what the colours are other than that they are 517 and 526. So we are going to... Wow, he's actually laid down some really good colour. There we go. And I'll just blend that out. Wow, those pens actually work really well. Really, really well. Right, skin tones. What have we got in the way of skin tones? Let's just try that. Oh God, no. I don't know what skin tones that I've got in this colour set. Oh wait, I've got a sheet that tells me somewhere what all the colours look like. I had it right in front of me the other day. Here we go. Ha ha ha! There's a little bit of scratchy noises, but we don't mind a little bit of scratchy noises. So I probably want 402 and it'll just be the one single colour. Or I can use oatmeal and... Oh, I'll use beige and oatmeal. So that is 537 and 550. There we go. I thought this was meant to be alcohol proof ink. Never mind. That's not really very good at all, is it? Right, okay. I don't know if it's an ink problem or a me problem. Oh no, we don't want to use that end. And then just blend that out. I need to do his face because I haven't done that just yet. I mean, they blend really well, but I don't know what it is with the ink. Maybe I've done something wrong. There we go. Hello, Angela for Crafts. Welcome on in. Sometimes it's paste to heat set before colouring. That is very truly, so I should have done that. Just browsing for some crafting fun to watch and found you. Oh, thank you. Well, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. And thank you so much for being here. 537 and then 550, 537 and then 550. Pop those away. And we'll give him some nice brown hair. I will go with a slightly darker brown, probably. Yeah, we'll just go one across because I don't want to. There we go. And then we should blend that out. They do blend so well. And then I'll just do his moustache in the one colour because it's tiny. Right. I'm going to do his a little belt in a single colour. And then what kind of green? I'm going to use lime. That is 419. If anyone sees 419, can you let me know? And I'm going to lighten with kiwi, which is 242. Right. There we go. I may go into a colouring coma, guys, so I do apologise. You know what? I'm just going to go right on in for the big edge. Why not? Oh, you're very welcome, Angela, and thank you so much for choosing to come and take a look. At the moment, well, you've just entered yourself by coming into here for a giveaway that I'm doing. For a set of scallop straight edge nesting circle dies. So well done for popping in. And you too as well, my lovely Gwen. You've also entered yourself for that giveaway. So thank you so much for being here, ladies. I really appreciate it. I didn't realise how far I'm getting on for time. Right, let's go back to using the other edge. I need to get this card kind of a little bit done a little bit quicker. Ah, silly edge thingy. Being naughty. There we are. one, go along the top there. And just blend that out. There we go, pop those away, and I think on those little decorative bits I'm just going to go on single colours. So we'll do a little pink love heart, and we'll do a little light blue on the patchy parts, and then we go for a slightly lighter blue on that part. And then we'll just go in with a nice bit of yellow on the centre of that flower. Okay, we'll have orange. I thought that was yellow. My bad. Right. And then that's our lovely gentleman done. And we can move on to our lovely lady. Oh, what kind of colours are we going to do her? I think we're going to have to do some bright colours on her. So 405 and 408, I would say. 405, which is the lemon. Oh, and should we go with 411, which is sunrise? We'll do that. Right. You know what? I'm just going to go straight in with a chisel tip. So that colour, just there. And then I shall blend that out. Go in with the and I know it looks a little bit disjointed to start with, but when you go over it and blend it all together, actually looks really good. Right, so that was 405 and 411, I believe. Those go that way round. There they do. Right, and then we're going to use some lighter blue, so I'm going to go with 463. Where are you? 463, 463. And 464, which is the blues. Oh, I seem to have coloured in a piece I shouldn't have done. Whoops. Oh, didn't need that. Don't be so silly. And I'm just going to blend those bits out. And then all that leaves us to do is her skin tones. So I'm going to use the beige and the oatmeal again, 450. So we're going to go in with the oatmeal first because that's the lighter of the two colours. I've not seen Prismacolor late. Hazel, I am also on at 10 PM as well. Me neither, and Google only wants to feed me Prismacolor. Oh! Thank you very much, Lise, for popping that link in there for me. It is greatly appreciated. So everyone can find those lovely coloured these lovely colour markers. They're actually really good and blend quite well, and they go tang really, really. Really, really strong as well. I was expecting I don't know what I was expecting actually, but I can tell you what, I wasn't expecting these to be as good as they actually are. They are really, really good pens. And they blend blinking wow. Right, I'm going to give her blonde hair. So we're going to go with, well, I say blonde, it's going to be it's going to be more like fluorescent blonde than normal blonde. So that was a slightly brighter colour. And I will also fill in the centres of the flowers whilst I'm at it. Oh, I don't want to put that way yet because I need to. There we are, guys. And that's how she's turned out. I just need to colour in her top, but we're going to go a single colour on her top. And I think I'm going to do her top to match. To match Mister. Oh, and we do her headband as well, because we can't forget the headband. There we are. And we will bring back in that, and we just need a sentiment. So it seems like it's a bit small for that one, so I think we're just going to go with Don't Worry Be Hippie, and I think that be brilliant. I'm just going to stick no, I don't want to stick them down flat. I want to put them on some foam. I'm absolutely obsessed with putting things on foam. The worst thing is that I'm actually running out of this thinner foam. Thank you so much, Hazel. I appreciate that. I'm not going to go too crazy with the amount of foam on these because they just need to sit. There we go. And just because this is what I do with everything I put on a card that's got foam on it, I will put a bit of glue on it so that I've got that manoeuvrability. Come on, you silly sausage. There we go. I'll just pop his hand over the top of her there. And I really like how those guys have come out. And if I believe correctly, haha, I knew I had this from earlier on when I didn't use it. So what size is that? So I'm going to make this a 2x1 strip, which I believe it should already be by 1, and then a little 2. That's from my scrappy scraps from earlier on. You've got to love a bit of scrappy scraps. Oh, I can take that out of the way now because we're done with the alcohol markering. Put that back away in there. In there. Stampy wheel. Sentiment. Where is that ink pad? Right. Again, I almost did the same thing again there, guys, where I didn't prime the stamp first. So I need to make sure I am priming my stamps before I stamp them. And then just because I'm feeling a bit cheeky, I heat embossed a lot of the rest of the stuff on the card. So there we go. Put that back away. Move that off to the side. Get me twizzle tweezers because we don't want to be burning our hands to death. Then what we shall do is come in with a 2 1/4 by 1 1/4 bit of mirror, because you know I have an obsession. 1 1/4, 2 1/4. Oh. And we just stick that down on there. If I don't pull it off first. Oh, I think I went a little bit over. Not to worry, that's what we've got there. And I'll just stick that down onto the card base. And there we go. There is our card that has been shopped from our stash. How cool is that? I love how these have all worked together so well. I've actually really enjoyed making that card. So I will say a massive thank you to you all for being here just now. Because you've all been here just now. It is an absolute pleasure to be able to do this for you guys. I will see you all again in an hour's time with the lovely ECR live here on my channel, and we're going to be playing with Alcoholics. This is something I've not done in a long while, so I better get myself some gloves out. So we will be playing with Alcoholics in an hour's time. Thank you so much for being here again. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope to see you again in an hour, because at the end of that live I will be doing the giveaway for the Scallop Straight Edge Nesting Circle Dies. So I hope to see you there. Have a wonderful hour off. Mwah! I love you all. Bye bye for now.